it's an incredible privilege to have Chancellor Boyce with us today. And I want you to be able to ask him a question as he leads Ole Miss, which is the flagship university of our state. What are the things that he's thinking about need to happen in order for this state to lead on this particular technology, and how in the human capital space, how as we are developing talent, how he thinks this might be deployed. So Chancellor Boyce, we are so honored that you're here with us today. Join a VR round of applause, and we'll turn it over to Chancellor Boyce to introduce yourself.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Can everybody hear me? Hear me okay? All right, great. Look, it's wonderful to be with you this morning. I think it's more of a privilege for me to be with you up here on the moonbase. I got here from Oxford pretty quick, so I'm pretty impressed, Vince and Adam, that I could get here that fast. And it's great to be with you. So one of the things I wanted to mention to you, and I love the fact that you understand the ability of this technology, but one of the things I wanted to mention to you is that I really believe that Mississippi's poised and can be poised to be a leader in virtual reality. I think it's one of the industries that we as a state, especially because of the people already engaged and the people that you work with here, could take off and become a pioneer and a leader in. And I'm looking for opportunities that when you come to your institution, and I hope it's Ole Miss, but whatever institution you graduate from, that you'll have a place right here in Mississippi to call home forever, that you'll be able to raise your families, that you'll be able to build careers. It is a passion of mine that we take and have a place for you here, because too many of our graduates and too many of our young people are headed to the bright light cities, is what I call them, and they're headed all over the place to work, and we need you to stay right here at home. We really do. But I also understand that we need you to have careers that can build the kind of lives that you dream of and that you work every day hard to be a part of. So I just want to talk to you about a couple things real quick, and then I want to ask you some questions. Let me first say this. You're having an amazing experience. There are so few students any place in this country who are doing what you're doing. I can't imagine another place in the entire, perhaps world, think about that for a second with me, perhaps in the whole world, who's sitting on the moon right now taking a lesson in 8th grade. It just isn't happening, ladies and gentlemen. So what an opportunity for you to be at the forefront and to be the pioneers as students within this realm. So you actually are going to set the tempo and set the pace for the future. And every day that you're in these virtual classrooms, I can assure you that Adam and Vince in particular are learning something new. And they're learning about how to expand this effort to become more and more effective. And when virtual reality in your lives, and this is the first point I want to stress to you, I think this is very important. When virtual reality 20 years from now is everywhere, and when virtual reality has consumed the nation, you're going to be able to say, oh, by the way, I was one of the first, if not the first, to ever experience virtual reality in the education setting. That's pretty special, pretty dynamic. I'm proud that if I'm here 20 years from now, I got to tell you, folks, I'm proud that I can stand up here and say, hey, one of my first talks ever in virtual reality was to Benedict Day School, and I'll remember that. 8th graders at Benedict Day School. What a privilege it is.